to the Motocross Supercross podcast.
It is race day here on the MXSX podcast, episode 42, going into Seattle. I'm Adam here with Claudio. What's up, Claudio?
What's up, man? What's up?
Dude, I'm looking at the weather, 100% chance of rain.
Told you.
Dude, it's going to be sloppy, man. It's going to be so sloppy.
Yeah, it's gonna be definitely a different race, and due to this weather, we're gonna have a lot of changes. For like a regular schedule, as in racing wise. So listen up, peeps.
Yeah, I heard they're cutting some practices, which really sucks. Kind of, I think. I don't know.
Well, then, yeah, they're not really cutting. They're not really cutting practice. They're not gonna have practice at all. They're gonna use the qualifying rounds as a practice. So you either go hard on the first one or hard on the second one. So, but yeah, man, we're looking at a wet rain, or not wet rain, obviously, or a wet race tonight.
It's gonna be a very wet rain and a wet race track. That's for sure.
Is.
We've already seen the pictures going around of how deep the ruts and everything gets there. That dirt is just so soft.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks like it's very soft dirt. It looks like huge ruts. So I don't even know what to expect, man. It's gonna be difficult race.
I watched the last year's. I was rewatching it. I still have it on my DVR. So
Nice.
I wanted to just watch that. It was a good one. It was really good. The crowd was so into it.
No rain though. There was no rain last year, was there?
I think there was during the day, and I think they also got cut practices. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. But they were also showing like these huge rocks all over the track, like massive rocks all over the track.
Oh yeah, I think I remember something about that. Now that you say that, I think I do remember something about that.
But remember, like, for one of those Anaheim races where they did the whole special about how they store the dirt and they run it through these, like, whatever it is, like filters.
Yeah. They like filter it every year or whatever.
Are they not doing that in Seattle? Because they had some big ass rocks in that shit.
They started doing it this year, man.
Yeah, this year. So hopefully it's not as rocky, but I mean, the dirt is soft, super soft.
I don't think the rocks are their worry right now. I think the rain, it's their biggest worry right now.
They're gonna have to put like little life jackets on the bikes just in case.
For sure. Yeah, they're gonna have to use like bright colors just to be able to find them in the mud.
Yeah, man, that's how it's gonna be. Right after that first lap, you're not gonna know who anyone is except the leader. You know?
Yeah, that's if, yeah.
So yeah, we'll be making our picks today for the 250s and 450s. Obviously, the 250s is West Coast, and 450s is another thing that I noticed with the points last Seattle race. At the end of the Seattle race, Tomac and Dungey were both tied for points, and they both had red plates coming out of it. So the points was definitely a lot closer last year for first and second than it is this year with Anderson way out in front. But who knows? This could be the race that brings this points gap together a little bit more, you know?
Yeah, hopefully. We still got a couple of races left before the end of the season, so there's still a chance to close that gap and have an exciting finish of the season for sure.
Yeah, another interview I saw was Josh Hill. He was talking a little bit about the race. He said his goal was like top 10. That's where he wants to be. He wants to be top 10.
That's pretty realistic. That's not bad.
Yeah, so you think he slides into that top 10?
Sure, why not? I mean, yeah, definitely, especially in Seattle, home race, he's coming back. He's going to be in the factory Yamaha. So I feel like he's super pumped. Super pumped. So.
Oh, yeah. Him and Justin. Justin Hill finished second last year in this race, but he was still hauling ass. So maybe he's got things turned around now. and maybe we could see him maybe win a race this race. I know he won San Diego, but he's coming in hot. Didn't do as hot in obviously in Indianapolis, but he could. This could, if he's gonna step up, might as well be this weekend, you know.
Well, he did step up right before the break. He won the last race, and I feel like he's gonna keep going. Like I said, I keep saying it. He looked good in the 450, and I feel like he's gonna bring that rhythm back into this West Coast. He's gonna try to do his best in this last couple of races.
Yeah, I agree. So, is there anything else we wanted to talk about before we jump into that?
Well, we talked about the weather. So we have a new not a new schedule, but we have a qualifying schedule. Like we said, it's gonna be.
So do you have the time of that practice then?
Yes, I do right here. So this is all local time. So riders meeting is gonna be at 11. Then they have the chapel service. Then they have the track walk at 3:20 from 3:20 to 3:50. At 4:20, they have the 250 Group B qualifying. Then at 4:35, they have the 250 Group A qualifying. Then at 4:50, they have the 450A qualifying. And then at 5 o'clock, or 5:05, I should say, they have the 450 Group B qualifying. Then they do track maintenance from 5:15 to 6:15. 6:30, we have the open ceremonies. 7 o'clock, first people down in the first turn.
Okay, well, that's cool. So that's all local time. So pretty much practice isn't going to start for us here on the East Coast until 7 o'clock. That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. All right, that's cool. I'm down for that. It'll give me some extra time to, get some stuff done around the house. Maybe
definitely.
mow the grass.
No, and it will be 7:20 Eastern time. That's when practice will start.
That's crazy. That's cool though. I'm looking forward to this. I'm very much looking forward to this mud fest tonight. I know the riders aren't, but I am.
We've had a bunch of good races this year, and no wet ones yet. We had Daytona a couple of years ago, and we had
Anaheim will sometimes be that mud race.
Yeah, Anaheim. So this is it. This is our mud race for the year. So what better place than Seattle?
That's right. All right. Well, let's just jump in and let's start making some picks because we just want to make a nice short episode, update everyone, and then get our picks on the record. So whenever we're right, we can prove it.
All right, let's do it.
Let's start with these 250 West Coast guys. Aaron Plessinger is winning the points. He won this race last year, so I think it's probably safe to say he's the favorite. Cianciarulo still waiting for his win. McElrath and Savacci both running strong up there. Sexton had a podium or two this year.
Yeah, I don't think Cianciarulo this weekend will be Cianciarulo's weekend. I don't feel like he's a good mutt rider. So.
Yeah, too inconsistent, right? He's already been out way inconsistent.
Well, not really inconsistent, just mutt racing is not his thing, I feel like.
Yeah, I don't know. Who do you think then? Aaron Plessinger, I think he started off doing woods racing and stuff, so.
Yeah, I think if you want to go ahead and jump in here, I think I'm going to pick, I want to say AP.
Yeah.
Who went tonight, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the safe bet right now. But I don't know, man. These mud races really screw me up. I never know who's really gonna do good.
There's always a surprise, always.
Maybe even Jeremy Martin or someone.
That's another thing. I don't think Jeremy Martin is a mud rider.
Or wait, is he East Coast?
Jeremy Martin, yes.
Yeah. So yeah, don't pick Jeremy Martin for your
so
fantasy.
Yeah, he's definitely not gonna win.
Whatever you do. Yeah, I think I do like Plessinger or Plessinger, whatever they call him now. But he won last year. I'm also gonna pick him to win. Yep. I definitely
Yeah,
am.
it's just a safe bet. He's the only rider that I've seen that's kind of excited about this mud. So he's pumped. I think he's gonna do great. Again, the start's gonna be a huge factor on these races. So
So for second place, I'm gonna pick Justin Hill, local boy.
nice.
Um,
Also a good pick.
yeah. He got second last year. I don't. Maybe it'll be the same as last year. Plessinger gets first. Hill gets second. I think it was Oldenburg got third, but I think, yeah, it could be Oldenburg. But he is sitting 12th in the points right now, not having the super awesome year. But I'm going to go with Chase Sexton for third.
Nice. Yeah, I was looking at that. I think we can have a surprise with him this weekend. So
Yeah, he freaking rides hard, and he didn't have the greatest week in Indianapolis, of course. So let's pick him to bounce back, unless he's hurt or something. But I haven't seen anything. So
no, I don't. I don't believe he's hurt.
all right, so those are my three. I got AP, just JH, and
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. So so I think it's gonna be my pick. Like I said, Plesinger's gonna win it. I'm gonna go with McElrath for second.
All right. Okay.
And then I'm gonna go with Hill with third.
Weren't we saying McElrath was like riding with like something? He was like all messed up. He's been riding all messed up, like cracked ribs or something, maybe something like that.
Well, there's nothing in the injury report, so I don't know. He might have hurt it or something, but I don't think he's been riding hurt.
Yeah, and I'm sure this week off gives everyone a good chance to heal up and at least a little bit better. So, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this. The energy is going to be so high, and like I said, the crowd. Hopefully the weather doesn't scare them off. But
that's what I was gonna say. Hopefully we have a stadium full of people. So
exactly. Well, I'm sure they're used to it with the Seahawks games and stuff.
That's true, but this is not the Seahawks.
I don't know, man. Dirt bike fans are pretty loyal. They're coming from all over, all surrounding, and they already bought their tickets, and they ain't gonna.
Yeah, we've done it, so why not?
Yeah, exactly. As long as you have a nice water, as long as you stay dry, then you're fine.
Yeah.
But not like me when I went to that Steelers game. Got my feet wet about 5 minutes after being there, and it was like 12 degrees. So.
You also lost.
Yeah. We were fixing to have a good comeback, but yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
You brought it up.
Just to say how cold I was and miserable, but I had a couple beverages that helped keep me warm or not feeling as cold. So there's chocolate? Pro tip for all the fans heading out to the track.
Hot chocolate?
Yeah. Hot chocolate. Okay. Yeah.
Wink.
Drink your hot chocolate. All right, so let's move on to 450s. Like we said, Anderson's out in front. Tomac has been showing some serious speed, and so is Marvin recently, too. I gotta pick Tomac to win. I feel like I'm gonna get one of these right one day. Why not this week? So I'm gonna go Tomac. Tomac's gonna win this. Marvin's gonna get second. And I feel like picking someone. I'm going to pick Brayton for third. Boom.
Okay.
That would be good for the points race, too, if that happened.
So you have Tomac, who you have for second?
Marvin, and then Brayton for third.
Okay. All right. I like that.
That'd be really good for the points. Yeah, that would be really good.
Yeah, that'll be really really good. I hate to do this to you, but I feel the same way, dude. I feel like Tomac is a good rider in the mud, and I think he's. But let's switch it up. I'm gonna go with Muskin. I'm gonna go with Marvin Muskin to win it. He's also a good rider for the mud. This type of track is I feel like it's good for him because he doesn't have a lot of whoops, and
Yep. He also did win this last year. He did win this race last year.
Yeah, so I think Muskin's going to win it. Let's go Eli for second. And let's switch it up for third.
Maybe Dean Wilson had that second place last week. So good run for
I'm going to go
him.
with Baggett for third.
Baggett, all right.
Yeah, I feel like he's a good, he's an outdoor kind of guy, and outdoors usually mud or just wet dirt. So he might do good tonight.
I dig it. Another person that we didn't talk about was Barsha. He's expected to come back for Salt Lake City.
Yeah, I was about to jump in on that one. He was expected to be back for this race actually, but they decided to push back the injury, or I should say the return, until Salt Lake City, as you just said. So he's been riding, which is good. I don't know what's the deal with Josh Hill or how long he's going to stay. But yeah, Bam Bam expected to be back for Salt Lake City. So that should be good too.
That's right. So we got Seattle this week, West Coast race. Then we go to Minneapolis, home of the latest Super Bowl, for an East Coast race next week. And then we're going another East Coast race in Foxborough where the Patriots play, Gillette Stadium. And then one more West Coast race, Salt Lake City, which we'll see Barsha. So at least he'll get to run
hopefully,
and then Vegas. So
yeah.
Well, that's it, guys. That's all we're going to talk about today. Thanks for tuning into another episode. Make sure you follow us at MXSX Podcast on Instagram, and we'll keep you updated of all the Mudfest fun.
That's right.
Peace.
Bye, Adam.